the chinless wave and lovely land. Freedom nation would demand, be sure the great God never planned for slumbering slaves a home so grand, and all the brave and haughty race, honored and sentinel of the place, sing more that even song's disgrace could quite destroy their glory's trace.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the esteemed Lord Mayor of Dublin.
And fleetest yard the Normans ran through Corsia Pass and Arran.
You are now witnessing history because this movement has been launched tonight, and you'll see in a little while the support that we have across the diaspora on video. But these are the first 16 bondholders of 100,000 bonds that we will sell over the next year and raise €10 million and take this terrace back. On behalf of the two relatives who are here tonight, we have other relatives in the audience, to extend the welcome, but I'm pleased to welcome Funchis O'Reilly, grandson of the great O'Reilly.
It's imperative that, regardless of the government thinks, that we save this sacred battlefield area, the most historic area, according to our own National Museum. But then again, you have another arm of the government trying to knock it and demolish it forever. I've said it on numerous occasions, it doesn't belong to anybody. This area, this sacred area, belongs to the people of Ireland and future generations.
I wish to extend a warm welcome here to the Mansion House this evening to you all who have come here for the official launch of the 1916 Centennial Bond Scheme for Saving Moore Street. I commend this very innovative plan to raise funds here in the city, across Ireland and internationally, to allow these sacred buildings so central to the birthplace of our republic to be preserved and restored for our future generations.
The website was designed by our daughter Karina and her partner Owen. So that's live and that's going out to the world. It's a beautiful website and people can purchase the bonds from San Francisco to Finglas to Donegal to Darnell. They're all going to buy them.
Lord Mayor, Chairperson, committee members, friends, and I never thought I'd hear myself say it, bondholders. I'm honoured, deeply honoured to be invited to address you in this historic location on an issue that has dominated campaigners' lives for the past 16 years or so. I take this opportunity to acknowledge and commend all who refused in principle over that time to accept the proposed destruction of the Moore Street battlefield in the commercial interest of private property developers either at home or abroad. For that is what is being planned. We also commend all those who have supported the campaign over those years, the most important conservation campaign since the incalculable loss of Wood Quay.
Imagine having Dublinia, where you bring people in looking at computers to find out about a Viking city that the city council now sit in. What a shame. You ain't getting away with that with Moore Street. Yeah. moorstreetbond.com. It's live. You can buy a bond online. Your bond will be numbered. It will be registered. All the money will go into our bank account, which is in Bank of Ireland, College Green. I hope they protect it and don't bail out anybody else. If we don't accumulate enough money to buy these properties, your money will be returned. It will be registered, your number, your name, your address.
Maybe it's just me, but a city should be a reflection of the people who live here for the world to see. Moore Street, as a part of this city, should be a place that people of Dublin, of all ethnicities, backgrounds, just came here or been here for thousands of years, should be able to take pride in. I do not want to see another shopping center if it replaces the historic buildings of Moore Street. In fact, I would be disgusted to see a shopping center take over Moore Street. Dublin is commercialized enough for the tourists. We were good, we got it. So I'd feel ashamed if I brought friends here and wanted to show them about the history that I'm so passionate about, and that I'm going to assume you are passionate about as well. And I just show them another shopping center. Look, you can buy more stuff here now. Instead, wouldn't it be amazing to show people where we can actually walk in the same steps as the founders of this nation and feel the history that surrounds us? You can be transported back to 1916 just by walking on the same steps as the leaders of the Rising. We want culture. If you need proof, look at the queues to get into Kilmainham jail. Most people weren't Irish. They just knew that this was important to Irish history and this was the place to learn. Moore Street would be very similar. People would be lining up to get in and learn about Irish history. But let's not be deluded. We know this is all about money. How much money can stockholders get from building a new shopping center? Well, if that's the only language that some people can understand, then let's play ball. With these bonds, the people of Ireland and abroad will show that we mean business. Moore Street will be saved by the people. Gurmagan.
My journey began with my love of Michael Joseph O'Reilly from a family connection. Visiting Aegon O'Reilly, his son, with my godmother Esau O'Reilly, my mother's best friend. When the Empire started to bomb the surrounding buildings to the GPO, Michael was reporting saying, "They just want to show us how little they think of us in our city." But that very street now we are here to protect, Moore Street. Tonight something special is happening that I will tell my grandchildren. Tonight our voices can't be ignored as a movement has taken place. An action of force that Almighty God himself will hear his roar tonight in the clouds above. Tonight we buy back Moore Street. I look towards the future with hope that I'll show my grandchildren that here died the great O'Reilly fighting for our freedom. Not here is another Starbucks or Costa Coffee or Butlers. Tonight I feel alive with change. I dare you, Taoiseach, to ignore this voice, to ignore this movement. It's not my street, it's not your street. This is Moore Street. This is our street.
It's a guarantee your money will be returned, but you saw the video, we are optimistic. There are people in San Francisco, Colorado, New York, Washington, Sydney, Melbourne, Edinburgh, Glasgow, London, Dublin, Cork, Belfast, all of the regions. Let the word go out. The people of Dublin do not want a vulgar shopping mall over the birthplace of our republic. The people of Ireland don't want it. The people of the diaspora don't want it. And if the people don't want it, as a Democrat, people power, we win. Spread the word. Contact your grandmother, your granny, your grandfather, your aunts, uncles abroad. Tell them, buy a bond. Brick by brick. In 100 years' time, we'll all be gone. But our names will be on a brick of the restored terrace that our children. Think of this family behind us here in the historic mansion house. Let no man say no to the March of a Nation. Charles Stuart Parnell, the uncrowned King of Ireland. Right. This is our chance to honour the men and women of 1916. I think we're on a winner. Thank you.
saw the moon beaming on strong manly forms, their eyes with hope gleaming. I see them again through all my sad dreaming. Glory, oh, to the bold Fenian men. Some died by the hillside, some died with a stranger, and wise men have taught us their cause was a failure. But they love their old island, they'll never fear danger. Glory, oh, to the bold Fenian men. I passed on my way, God be praised that I met her, be lifelong or short, I will never meet better. We may have brave men, but we will never have better. Glory, oh, to the bold Fenian men.
On the eve of the 1916 centenary year, it is important to use this time to highlight these buildings and the 1916 battlefield sites. Part of the terrace is now purchased on behalf of the state, but not all of it, which is regrettable. And this group has been to the fore in achieving this remarkable turnaround. I am in total agreement with the relatives of 1916 leaders who are the patrons of the Moore Street bond scheme, that all of this terrace and the laneways of the evacuation route from the GPO as part of the 19 battlefield site, which the National Museum of Ireland has declared to be the most important battlefield site in modern Irish history.